Last episode, we tackled a famous shoot-'em-up franchise, and today, we're charging forward with another, Taito's popular Darius series. I remember hearing about this franchise back in the Super NES days with the game Darius Twin, but was my pronunciation of Darius correct? Let's find out today on Gaming Linguistics. Big shout out to Nefarious West for capturing all the gameplay footage seen here. Go check out his channel, links down in the readme below. Honestly, this time around, most of the research was done ahead of time through a natural discussion with XVGM Radio's Discord chat, and specifically the members Utopia Nemo, Kung Fu Carlito, and Electric Boogaloo, so big thank you to the three of them for shining the light on this one for me. Initially, discussion began as we debated back and forth the proper pronunciation after saying the word a bunch during episode 57, where we covered Zuntata's music. There we discussed the G-Darius PlayStation release, and more specifically, the pronunciation came up and the commercials came fast and furious. Starting with Darius Burst, the pronunciation in Japanese is DAR-RYE-US. The katakana for this is broken down with the syllables DAR-RYE-US, with the end trailing a bit as naturally done in Japanese languages. I was then pointed to a song from the game that supposedly plays it, but I personally didn't hear it that clearly. Maybe you can. Then, we time traveled back to the Super NES days to hear Darius Twin's pronunciation as well. This one was a little harder to hear, but it sounded like Darius.
2人同時プレイ可能。タイトーのスーパーファミコンソフト第1弾、ダライアスツイン。第1弾、ダライアスツイン。
Kind of a combination of English and Japanese. I seem to have hit a bit of a brick wall until I did further digging into our conversation. After some discussion, we believe the series is named after the Persian leader Darius the Great, who ruled as the third king during the Achaemenid Empire. Sorry if I butchered that, but it started in 522 BCE, and no, he didn't rule with the power of mighty flying robot fish enemies, so I'm a bit clueless as to why they would name the game after him. Darius the Great is important to mention because his name comes from the Greek name, which is pronounced Darios.
Darius.
But the da almost sounds like tha.
Darius.
Here's a Google comparison of the American English, Greek, and Japanese.
Darius. Darius.
Darius.
And finally, let's throw the Persian pronunciation in, courtesy of dictionary.com.
Darius the First.
So, which way should it be pronounced? Honestly, because this game is based on the Japanese series, DAR-RYE-US feels like the best way to pay respects to the series and its Persian origins. Because the newer Persian format replaced the old Greek, and because this word isn't based out of Latin or German origins, we can rule out the American pronunciation that many of us are used to. Despite this, it honestly doesn't feel wrong to call it Darius if you're in North America, but if you're looking to be more accurate, it looks like DAR-RYE-US. Well, let's hear it. Are you planning on calling it Darius no matter what? Or will you change how you pronounce it? Do you have some suggested evidence that points in a different direction? Let me know in the comments below. And thanks for watching Gaming Linguistics.